introduction, but I'm going to say a few words about him anyway. He was the 55th president of Mexico. He took over Mexico at a time when it had been ruled by another party for over 70 years. Very difficult time. He overcame that. Not only did he do that, but he took Mexico's poverty level from 47% down to 35%. He took advantage of NAFTA and made the economy grow tremendously. He created a huge relationship here in Texas with our former president, George W. Bush, who was the governor at that time. He was also the governor of Guanajuato, and I know there are a lot of really good people that come from Guanajuato. My family comes from Guanajuato, by the way, in case you didn't know. The Honorable former President of Mexico, Vicente has created many foundations in Mexico. He's also brought in huge amounts of funds. People like Carlos Slims are on his boards. He's created a library in Mexico to talk about the history of Mexico. I could say a lot of things about Vicente Fox. Now I would like to say, ask Vicente Fox to tell us what is going on in Mexico today and what he sees for tomorrow in Mexico. Please give a round of applause to the former president of Mexico, Vicente Fox.
Gracias, Martita, por presentarnos al Crisma. Y si les parece, quiero dirigirme a ustedes por unos minutos, a ustedes constructores de puentes. I want to address to you, bridge builders. In today's world, we don't need walls. We need bridges. We need bridges of understanding, bridges of trading, bridges of exchange, bridges of love, bridges of compassion. Because as Dalai Lama said once, this world belongs to us, 8 billion people. It doesn't belong to one single nation. It doesn't belong to one leader, president, or prime minister. It belongs to all of us. It's our home. And God did not create borders. He gifted all of us with this magnificent place where we can live in harmony, where we can live in unity, where we can live working together to build out a spectacular world that we are going to see on the 21st century. We're coming from well over 3 decades of immense progress, unbelievable progress. We have reduced poverty by the millions, even by the billions. We have reduced hunger. We have increased middle classes, also by the billions. We've been gifted in these last 3 decades with 10 years of life to each one of us through technology, through Medicare systems around the world. We've been gifted with education for our kids. Today we can see the world with more optimism than the world of wars that we lived in the 20th century. We're reaching peace. We're reaching harmony. Now, with reaching and sharing love with somebody in Africa, with somebody in Asia, with somebody in Latin America, with somebody in Mexico, with somebody in Texas. This is globalization. And this is what we have attained in these last 3 decades. Immense progress. And all of a sudden we hear voices saying that we need to go back to the state, the government state, the nation state. The voices now tell us that globalization didn't work as well as we thought. We hear that progress has not been enough. And we see and we witness that the bad God is not linked with the real God anymore. That we're leaving too many people behind. And that we hear the voices of those behind of that real God claiming for their opportunities. So we cannot just stop and go back 100 years ago to the nation state. We have to keep building that better world that we know we can attain through technology, through reasoning, through science, through humanism. Let's not hear those voices claiming that we have to isolate, whose philosophy was one for all and all for one. The philosophy in this region of the world, not that region, the region that was created by visionary people from Mexico, Canada, and United States, that we decided to join together. We decided to be part of the world, but to take and lead the world to a better stage. We decided that the 3 of us could meet the challenge of the East. We decided, the 3 of us, that we could progress, that we could create jobs, that would create income for millions of people in our region. That we would fight against terrorism, that we would fight against violence, that we would fight against drugs. That's not the dream. And now we hear these voices, not only saying that globalization didn't work, not only saying that Washington is the swamp, not only saying in Mexico that the mafia has taken control of our dear nation, Mexico. It's voices that are present here today because we leaders that are sitting here at this table, maybe we're not present on decision making. Maybe we're not standing up to tell the truth and to say what we think. And maybe we're forgetting about those that are behind. Believe me, there will never be walls high enough, beautiful enough, as it said in this nation, that will refrain this real guy from jumping up, from coming underneath, but they need opportunities. So if we're smart, if we're wise, if we want a world in harmony, if we want to protect our family, if we want to see a better world, we have to stay active. We have to build bridges. It's incredible this nation isolating from the rest of the world. Saying America first and only America is going to be great. What about the rest? There's 8 billion people that we share this world. 80% of gross product is out there. It's not here in this nation. So we better open our eyes, open our hearts, open our wallet, and start working to build that better world. It's incredible what we're going to see in this next world, in this next century. We, each one of us, our sons, our grandsons, that are being born in the century, they will live up to 130 years old. It's going to be boring. But imagine taking advantage of 130 years to do better, to do with compassion, to do with love, on building that world that we'll expect. We will see many things coming, but we cannot isolate. We must move with enlightenment. We must know where we're heading. We must know what is our purpose, individually, family, community, nation, and world. If we know where we're heading, we know we're going to get there. So with enlightenment, with reasoning, with science and technology, but with humanism, we will get there. Let's not have any doubt about that. So now let's go to this beautiful Mexican ceremony, to the grito that is a cry, un grito de esperanza, un grito de fe, un grito de creencia en nuestros valores, un grito de creencia en nuestro humanismo. Eso es México, eso es Estados Unidos, eso es Canadá. We're called to be the leaders of the world. And Mexico is not the little guy in the backyard. We're trading together $1 million US dollars every year. No other region of the world has that capacity, has that structure, and has that will to keep progressing, to keep advancing, to keep walking step by step. ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Estados Unidos! ¡Viva Canadá! Remember those 6 nights of September the 15th when Matt and I had the honor to serve our brothers and sisters in Mexico, to serve well over 100 million people. And there's nothing better than doing for others. There is nothing better or giving. That's a shortcut to happiness. So thank you, Mexico. Thank you, Mexican people. Thank you, United States and Canada, for giving us the opportunity to serve, to be for others, and to do for others. Here we go. Please stand up. Martita, párate. Mexicanos, vivan los héroes que nos dieron patria.
¡Viva!
¡Viva Hidalgo!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Morelos!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Josefa Ortiz de Domínguez!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Allende!
¡Viva!
¡Viva Aldama y Matamoros!
¡Viva!
¡Viva la independencia nacional!
¡Viva!
¡Viva la región de NAFTA!
¡Viva!
¡Viva la unidad de los pueblos en el mundo entero!
¡Viva!
¡Viva México! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva México! México!
¡Viva!
Patria